What's going on, YouTube family? Austin Zaback coming to you live with another YouTube video. This is a kind of a new series of what I'm doing here on YouTube. And my goal is to bring you guys daily uploads. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I've been trying to commit to this for a super long time. And I'm done making excuses, plain and simple. I'm bringing you daily uploads because I know that what I know, you need to know. So let's definitely make that happen. Hey, you probably saw the thumbnail of this video, Shopify versus real estate. I'm excited to talk about that here in just a second. Let me make sure everything's working here really quick. For those of you guys that are watching this live, this is a live video. For those of you guys watching this on replay, this was a live video, and now I saved it as a replay. So if I screw up, it's not edited. It is a live video, or was a live video, and just bear with me. Let's have some fun, and in the future, I'll edit it, chop it up, and make it fun and exciting. I'm going to try and do that a couple times a week. So, but for right now, hopefully you guys can see this. You should be able to. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize this really quick, and we are going to talk about Shopify versus real estate, okay? Shopify, first of all, actually, I want to give credit to a good friend of mine, actually, Dean Graziosi. You probably saw he has an ad, actually, it's running right now, where he just talked about this, and it inspired me. It's really funny because I saw his ad, and before I saw his ad, actually, I was thinking about doing this exact same video. So, Dean, if you're watching this, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. We have the same idea at the same time, but I'm going to make a video about it, pretty much talking about the same thing, so hopefully it's all good. But let's go ahead and talk about it, guys, really quick. So Shopify is a super big industry right now, right? It's a super big niche, and there's a lot of people all the way from 14 years old to, 40 years old or whatever the case is that are doing Shopify, right? And I think there's a reason for that. So bear with me till the very end of this video. I got something special for you at the end. But I think here's my kind of, I guess, what my gut tells me why Shopify is so big right now, or there's so much hype around Shopify. And I think that's because a lot of people think it's quote-unquote easy, okay? Or they think it's quote-unquote easier than other industries, aka real estate. And there's a huge misconception, okay? So I want to dive into that here in just a moment. And we're going to kind of go through this. I got this laid out really quick here. So take a look at the screen right now. You should be able to see my screen. We're going to talk about some different things, guys. Okay, so proven, right? Is Shopify proven? I would say, just like Dean said, that yeah, Shopify is proven. People are making some money with it, okay? I personally don't do Shopify, but I've seen other people do Shopify, and they're making some money with it. Yeah, it's proven, guys. Okay, so let's hop over here really quick, though, to real estate. Is real estate proven? Guys, real estate is the most time-tested, proven industry on the face of the planet out of every other industry. As a matter of fact, you can actually quote me on this. 9 out of 10 of every millionaire and billionaire that self-made, okay, every self-made millionaire and billionaire, 9 out of 10 were created through real estate, okay? That's an actual statistic. You can Google that, and there's 100 articles on that. It's actually insane. So, yeah, absolutely. Real estate is 100% proven. It's been proven for literally ever, okay? Let's go ahead and talk about from home. Here's another big reason why I think people are doing Shopify. People are like, man, I want to work in my pajamas. I want to make $1 million a year, 100 grand a year, whatever the case is, and I don't want to work that hard, right? I just want to sit in my on my couch, and I want to sit on my laptop, and I want to make a lot of money. Boom, Shopify. Everyone's selling you on Shopify. You see ads everywhere. You see all these kids driving cool cars, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, BMWs, Mercedes, everything you could possibly imagine, selling you the dream on why Shopify is the industry that'll get you there. And while it might get you there, and yes, you can do it from home, okay, I have seen this done. We'll go ahead and put a big fat X there. People assume that real estate can't be done from home, and I'm here to actually debunk that myth altogether. Real estate can be done from home, okay, especially with technology advancing and so many things in the marketplace changing, right? There's a day back in time maybe where maybe you couldn't do real estate that easily from home. I'm pretty sure you've always been able to do it, but it might have been a little bit harder. And, now with the power of this, okay, and the power of what we're doing right here, you're watching this video, you're watching me right now live on YouTube, real estate can absolutely be done from home. So the world's changing, okay, especially with a little thing, by the way, called wholesaling real estate, okay? Essentially I have multiple videos, by the way, on wholesaling, if you're not familiar with what wholesaling is. But wholesaling can absolutely be done from home. It can be done virtually. It can be done anywhere in the United States, and it doesn't matter where you're located. So, absolutely, real estate can be done from home, okay? No money. Okay, I'm actually going to say no to Shopify on this. Okay, Shopify, you actually, from my understanding, you're going to need some money to do Shopify. Might not be a lot of money, but you're going to need to learn all the things and all the bells and whistles, right? You're going to have to build some websites and spend some money on ads, or you're going to have to be some sort of social influencer, which probably costed you money, okay? And you're going to have to drive traffic. You're going to have to sell stuff, okay? That costs money. So I'm not going to put an X there, okay? No money, you're going to need money. Real estate, however, though, I'll be the first to debunk the myth for you. If you thought real estate costed you money, it does not. Go watch some of my wholesaling videos previous on my channel here, and you'll find out that you can actually wholesale real estate with $0 down. There's people doing it all over the United States, and I've been doing it personally for the last 4 years now, and I've probably completed somewhere around 500 deals at a minimum, okay? All of them, or 90% of them, I suppose, at this point. I've done some now that required money, because I'm doing fix and flips and some bigger types of deals, but I would say 80 to 90% of them costed me $0. So, absolutely. No money down, $0 in real estate, okay? Let's talk about the future of these two industries really quick. Future-proof. Is Shopify future-proof? And, if you ask me, I would actually say it's not, okay? Dean made a video on this exact same topic. So, Dean, kind of stealing your layout here, but, I thought what Dean said was actually really, really freaking cool. Future-proof, I don't think so, okay? There's nothing to base it off of. It's never been done before, right? The internet's brand new. It's not. You can't look back in the history books and say, "Oh yeah, back in 1885, here's what happened. It spiked up, and then we had the Great Depression and went back down, but then it came back up. And based on this graph over the last century, here's what the industry did." And we just can't say that about the internet, about Shopify, really anything for that matter that hasn't been around for a long period of time, which is essentially everything that Shopify is, the internet, cell phones, all that good stuff. It's really only been around for a very short period of time. So I would actually say that Shopify is not future-proof. Nobody really knows. Yeah, could it be here? Sure, absolutely. But on that same token, one little update or one little thing could change everything. We've seen it time and time again. We've seen Netflix come and take Blockbuster out. Now Amazon's slowly taking Netflix out, potentially, right? You see all these different industries. Uber takes taxi drivers out, and Airbnb takes it's starting to eliminate the hotel business and things of that nature. So we're seeing all this technology constantly changing every single day, all the time, 24/7, right? Instagram took out MySpace and on and on and on. So, who really knows what the future of the internet is and Shopify and virtual reality and all of that good stuff? Nobody really knows. It's all just a prediction. With that said, real estate is absolutely future-proof. We can look at it. We can go back in the history books and we can say 50 years ago, 100 years ago, 200 years ago, because the reality of it is everybody needs a place to live. And they've needed a place to live for a long, long time now, and they're going to need a place to live for a long, long time to come. And as a matter of fact, I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. Your open doors, right? Your big tech companies, right, that are kind of trying to take out the agent or little things like that, guys. Yeah, there's going to be some changes in real estate. Okay, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, things will change. But that said, people will always need a place to live. Okay, the future of a real estate agent. I'm pretty confident real estate agents will be here. It'll just be the good ones. But I know for a fact that regardless of the agent, that other people, the reality of it is that real estate's going to be here forever. So, future-proof, absolutely. Real estate is 100% future-proof. Let's talk about trillion-dollar industry. Is Shopify a trillion-dollar industry? Absolutely not. It's just not at all. So, but let's talk about real estate. Real estate, as of this year, $1 trillion is going to funnel through into the real estate industry. First time ever in history this being done because, stock market's 10-year bull, run. I mean, it's just unbelievable what the market's done the last decade, and a lot of that money is going right into real estate, right? So, $1 trillion, okay, in 1 year is going into real estate, and that's a big freaking deal. Guys, we're going to talk about margins really quick. I know Dean kind of finished off this video with margins, but I want you to know, Shopify, huge margins? Probably not, okay? It just depends, but, at the end of the day, you're probably selling, 5, 10, 15, 20, maybe $50 or $100 products, but what's your actual margin on that product, and how many products do you need to sell to make 6 figures or a year, or 6 figures a month for that matter, okay, depending on what your goals are. Margins probably aren't that big. Shopify is kind of a numbers game. It's a volume game, and you're going to have to sell a lot. to get those big margins. That said, real estate, I don't know if you guys are familiar, but in the fix and flip industry, the average investor, okay, the average fix and flipper in 2017, I was reading an article on this, made somewhere about $60,000 per flip as of last year. So the margins are absolutely massive in the real estate industry, and in wholesaling, you can absolutely have big margins as well. So you don't want to promise anything or anything like that, but whether we're talking wholesaling or fix and flipping or whatever we're talking about in real estate, probably primarily this video, wholesaling, the margins actually can be pretty gosh dang big. I know my personal margins, I'll share those with you, are probably $10,000 to $20,000 on a wholesale deal. Okay, depending on if I'm co-wholesaling, assigning, double closing, it obviously depends on what I'm doing. But the margins are actually pretty darn big in real estate. So it doesn't take you nearly as long to make that six figures that you're trying to obviously go out there and make to create success for you, your future family, your friends, and everybody around you. So if you're watching this right now, I just want to educate you. I'm not trashing on Shopify. I'm not saying real estate's the end-all, be-all. I think they're both good industries, but, don't let the world mislead you when you're watching these ads, you're following these people, and you're watching the lifestyles of the people that you look up to, and it looks like one industry is easier than another. Okay, Shopify is just an example. You got Amazon FBA, and you got all sorts of different stuff, right? You got drop shipping, and all sorts of crazy stuff you can do on the internet, right? eBay, right? Stuff like that. But what I want you to understand is that it takes work to become successful, okay? I don't care if we're talking about financially successful, physically, emotionally, spiritually, or physically successful. No matter what you're trying to accomplish in life, it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of sacrifice, it takes a lot of time, a lot of patience, and all sorts of other stuff. So don't get sold on the idea that you're just going to get rich quick, okay? If you figure out a way to get rich quick, I want you to call me, text me, email me, call my assistant, my intern, and tell them that you figured out how to get rich quick, because I want to be the first to know about it. I still haven't dialed that in yet, and I don't think anybody ever will. So that's kind of the point of this video, right, is for you to understand that it's all very simple. Okay, making money is simple. Becoming successful is simple. Notice, though, that I'm using the word simple and not easy. See, I think a lot of people are overcomplicating success in 2018 going into 2019, thinking that it's way more complicated than it needs to be. And I think you need to potentially take a step back and say, are you not successful because the lack of opportunity or the abundance of opportunity, right? I think there's a lot of people that think that they actually have a lack of opportunity in their life in 2018 going into 2019. And I think the reality of it is, if you took a step back and you looked at your situation, your life, what you've done so far and where you're trying to go, you would think, you would come to the conclusion that you just might, okay, it's something to think about, but you just might have an abundance of opportunity, and you have shiny toilet syndrome, aka you're jumping from one opportunity to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, therefore never achieving success in anything because you just don't have the patience, the grit, and the resilience to go out there and create massive success in your life, regardless of the industry that you're trying to pursue. So, Dean, hope you don't care that I used your video. Dean and I are actually, we're buddies, so I think it'll be just fine. But yeah, guys, I thought this was something that's really important. I wanted to definitely put it on my channel and share it with you. So if you're watching this, hopefully you enjoyed it. Definitely drop in the comment section down below what you'd like to see in my next videos coming up, whether it's car videos, Lamborghini videos, prank videos, lifestyle videos, real estate videos, or whatever it is, right? I'm willing to hear you out and figure out what it is that you are looking for, what it is that you want to watch, and how I can better serve you, because that's my entire purpose of doing these videos to begin with. So definitely, please share that with me, and smash that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and obviously smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you guys